about to cheat on me. This my man. Like, we talk at night. We cool. Like, everything good. It's one morning. I got off work. I ended up getting off work early. I go to the house and...
Y'all was staying together?
Yep. And somebody was coming out the door.
What?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Hey everyone, welcome back to Our Minds Lifestyle. We focus on finances, relationships, and more.
She be one-sided.
Of course, they was gonna go with your baby. Always.
Yeah. So I be needing to hear the truth. So that's the one person I do talk to about stuff. I talk to Sydney too, but I be feeling like Sydney be my bad angel. And I be like, girl, you gonna make Chris come out. I can't talk to you about this. I'm gonna talk to you later. Let me talk to my younger.
I feel you. So with you having a best friend that's a guy, has that ever came in between your relationships?
No.
No? What do you do to help with that?
Well, he's gay. So,
but is he gay or is he like bi or like is he down low?
No, he's gay.
He's gay.
He has a fiance.
She wouldn't know.
Well, he might tell you like, hey, I'll tell you, but don't tell me.
No, because when he was down low, he did not tell me, but I always knew.
Yeah.
I always knew. So when he came out to me, I was like, okay, I already knew that anyways. That happened.
I was just waiting for you.
Last King B said,
That's,
I got you, Bookie.
Yeah, that's my younger.
Yeah.
Hey,
What up, bro?
We just talking about you. But that's what's up.
Yeah, I even like with the whole like best friend thing. Like I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm a little different. Cause like to be honest with you, for example, like if maybe we just do things different, but like most of our friends, we share most of the same friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even if like, but she also different too, cause like I can go to the strip club with my girl or whatever, and it ain't really a problem. So even if my homies hit me up like, yo, bro, we about to step out. They don't really put me and my friends in that uncomfortable situation because my girl here, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'm coming.
Said, hey y'all, I've been here from the start. Gotta support my person. That's
Hey, that's what's up.
I'm telling y'all, that's the yin to my yang. That's my twin flame.
That's what's up. Shout out to you.
And then,
you can request to go to join too if you want.
He has social anxiety. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
You
He here in spirit. Here in spirit. If
Room Shami. I'm sorry.
Renisha.
I butcher her name. I'm asking her. She said, yeah, she did know.
Wait,
it was probably before. It'd be delayed.
Oh.
From what we was talking about before. Yeah.
But
I'm sorry for butchering your name.
She used to it. She be alright. Yeah. See, she laughing. She used to it.
He said, yo.
But for us, a lot of times we have mutual friends, and if it's somebody I had before, then he has to be comfortable. Like, they have to meet and they have to just be comfortable with each other. You know what I mean? Right. So he's not just my friend. He would have to be his friend too. Because I had a friend like that, and we kind of talked about that on Tuesday. In the beginning of our relationship, I messed up. I had a friend, we were really close. We met in massage therapy school, but I went over his house at 4 a.m. and all we did was watch Martin. All we did was.
All right, now, okay.
She's like, I'm almost out of wine. You gotta stop. But I went over his house at 4 a.m. and we just watched Martin. But when I forget how you found out, if I told you, I don't think I told you. I think you found out. But he was really upset about that. I lied? Yeah. See, I don't remember. This is the beginning of our relationship. It was the beginning of our relationship. I don't remember. But that happened, and then I learned early on then that that's not a good time to go over somebody's house 4 a.m. You're supposed to be in bed, sleep.
Mm-hmm. Or
he was at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I worked third shift at the time. And
see, that third shift. I be telling people, if you're going to be in, because my mama told me this because I was working third shift. And she was like, listen, you got that man at home and you working third shift, you cannot be mad if he starts cheating on you because you're supposed to be there at night. You're supposed to be there to lay with him. You're supposed to be there cooking dinner. You're supposed to be there. So you can't be mad if he starts
Right.
My parents been married my whole life. So my mama, she done taught me how to be a wife. I done messed up being a baby mama, trials and tribulations, but we go through things. It happens. But she was like, you have to stop working this job. So you need to start putting you some apps in. And I'm like, my mama don't know what she's talking about. He ain't about to cheat on me. This my man. Like, we talk at night. We cool. Like, everything good. It's one morning, I got off work. I ended up getting off work early. I go to the house and...
Y'all was staying together?
Yep. And somebody was coming out the door.
What?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I parked the car, got out the car and stuff. I didn't park in the garage. We had a townhouse, so you know the townhouse garage at the bottom. I didn't park in the garage that day. I just parked outside the garage, so he wouldn't know that I was home.
Yeah.
So I'm about to put my key in the lock, the motherfucking door.
It's cool.
The door opens and it's a girl, and he behind her, like he looking like a deer in headlights, and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh.
I let Shorty leave.
Yeah.
Let Shorty walk out.
She
I
lucky
closed
Chris
the
didn't
door.
come out that day.
Did you know?
Huh?
Did she know?
You have to know. How
Well,
could you have not known?
Yeah, and that's
It's
why
a
I-
woman.
yeah.
When you go to a man's house, whether this be your first time, whatever time you go to a man's house, you can tell if there's a woman's presence. And that's a different type of feeling than like a mom or like a sister. Like, you know, if a woman is there,
Yeah.
and you know I was there.
It's a brush or something landing wrong. Like,
It's my clothes, it's my shoes. Like, you know this man ain't cooking like this. You see all these pots and pans and seasonings, this fully stocked refrigerator. Guys do not be having fully stocked refrigerators. Like, come on now. Unless you're dating like a guy who's like a chef or something, guys do not have
They have to like to cook. Let's
yeah,
put it
they
like
have
that.
to like to cook. But if a guy doesn't like, he gonna have some juice in there. He might have some liquor in
Eggs.
there.
takeout.
some takeout for sure. A lot of takeout. It's gonna be stuff in there that you know is just a guy in here.
Yeah.
You see all this food packed in Ziploc bags and all this stuff. This food is being cooked. It's a woman here, so you knew it was a woman here.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mad at her
crazy.
because I was always taught you can't be mad at the woman. She don't owe you no loyalty unless it's one of your friends or something. But a random woman, don't turn up on her. Your man is supposed to be respecting you. That's the person who your respect is supposed to be coming from, whether you're there or you're not there. So I turned up on him. I sure did. My phone was broken.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff broken in that house. I was breaking plates, taking plates off the cabinets. I said, took food out. I went in, y'all. It was bad.
Man, that was
It's
real bad.
It is because like men and women have different rules to follow when it comes to that. Cause like I can't wild out on her because I'm gonna end up in jail. So it's like, who else do I have to wild out on? So typically, let's say if the same situation was to happen to me, I would ask him if he know, if you do. I'd ask him like, cause you know most you know a dude will tell you in a heartbeat like, bro, I'm my bad, I ain't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
You asked the girl,
most guys
or you like for your case, you asked the guy.
yeah, like because most guys in that situation, they'll unless they knew, if they didn't know, most of the time they'll let you know because most men understand. Even if it's one of my friends, like even my homies, like we know like there's a underlying risk of violence with men. Because if I'm disrespected or you disrespect me, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? As a guy, most men, even friends, they understand that. Like me and my brothers will get to fight in a heartbeat if he come at me the wrong way. Just like if I say something crazy to him, I can say the right thing and I know he's gonna be ready to swing. So if he didn't know, 9 times out of 10, he gonna be straight up like, yo, my bad, bro, I ain't know, like, my bad. Like, cause most people, unless they just like to fight, really don't wanna fight. They might even be good at fighting, but really don't want to fight for real. Not over just because I want to go over a girl. Like, bro, I ain't even here for all of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if he knew, I honestly really don't know how I would react. Like, especially the way you have, because like if I see a dude come out of my house, like I'm a licensed carrier, so I'm not going. The first thing that come to mind, unless I see her on him, it's not going to be, oh, he in my house smashing my girl. I don't know why this nigga in my house. I'll pop his ass and find out later. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't really, she better go somewhere else and shit.
Man, and that's bold, like in your house though, like.
Girl.
Because when I was watching the podcast, I feel like if you are mad if your man is following you, outside of everything just being cordial, I think that's an insecurity.
Mm-hmm. You must feel like there's something about your friend that's better than you.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Insecurity thing and like something about them you have to be intimidated by. You're jealous about maybe they look better than you. Maybe they got a fatter ass, a little thicker than you. It's something.
It's coming from a deeper place than just, that's just my man.
Is that a lot of times the only reason I can say that is because like we've had that poly talk before, where like we've had the open conversation, we've dealt with other women. So like what I like, she was like, yeah, most of the time, like, you know, women are kind of like comparing themselves to each other, and at least from a guy's perspective, like most men, they love variety anyway. So it could be a girl that's smaller than you, but he just like, you know what I'm saying, one moment he feel like, you know what I mean, it's not always like, oh, she's better, it's just because she's different. It ain't no excuse.
It ain't no excuse.
It ain't no excuse. Yeah, especially like with the lying, like, and that's probably where we got to the point where we at now, where we just openly communicate, because like with the whole having to feel like, I don't know, at least for me as a dude, I can't, because I feel like women are more selective. Like don't get me wrong, you can do whatever you want to do. I ain't slut shaming nobody, but from what I've seen from straight women, typically they are very selective on who they gonna allow to, who they mess with anyway. So it's like, for her to really go all the way out to actually cheat on me with another dude, I feel like it would be like more deeply rooted than just like, I was in the mood for some different.
Yeah, women cheat out of feeling. Men cheat with their head, we cheat with our heart, because it's a reason why I'm doing this. And guys can just go sleep with 1, 2, 3 different people. But if I have a man and I'm sleeping with somebody else on that side, that's because my man isn't fulfilling me, and this man is filling me up in some type of way. And
more ways than one.
More ways than one, for sure. But
Sydney just hopped in. She said, hey guys, I was in church.
Hey, Sid.
Praise the Lord.
Hey, you can request to join too. We're bringing people on.
Yeah, y'all gotta ask us some questions too. Ain't nobody put no questions in here. They must not love it. Y'all must be shy. But yeah, and honestly, like, I don't know, man. Like, I really feel bad for single people right now. Because,
see, that's what we were just talking about. You were saying you feel like it's harder now, right?
Yeah,
it's harder dating now
because of social media, I would say, and communication. People don't know how to communicate no more, because all we're doing is sitting on our phones all day. So we don't get that intimate one-on-one, face-to-face, no phones, because we can be sitting here right now and having a good having a good conversation, and then 5 minutes later, oh, I got a notification on my phone. Let me, and the conversation is over with. Now we then
like, where were we at?
Yeah, we done lost our train of thought because the phone is the phone.
See, I always try to make like a conscious effort. Maybe because I'm a millennial, so you know, I'm used to the day and time where we didn't have social media. So like I
go on Instagram's whole social media sabbatical for a while. Like, I don't need it. It's fun. It's cool. But I'm trying to get out of that now, since I'm working on my businesses, and social media is a great platform. Everybody is on here. Free promotion. So I'm getting out of that. But if I wasn't...
That's what I said. If it wasn't for business, I probably wouldn't be on social media either.
I wish that there was Sydney just requested to join.
Okay. I had dropped my phone in the toilet, and I was without a phone for 4 days, and it honestly was a really great feeling.